Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. On the property located, I'm calling it 25 North River because it's 25 acres on North River. And I'm standing here on the low water bridge, which is what you use to access the property. And from the bridge, the property goes downriver 940 feet. So you have 940 feet of river frontage from the center of the river to this side, to the left here. And just to show you, the road comes in, there's a 15-foot right-of-way. Hard cap road's right up there. You might even see a car go by here in a minute. But the road, 15-foot right-of-way, comes around and curls and comes right across the bridge here. And you could even see the electric lines right there. There's an electric pole right along the right-of-way up there. So the electric's close. And the bridge overall is in pretty good shape. Now this end right here probably needs a little bit of a makeover. Right here, there's a bad place in it. Right here, which just this corner right here, and you know, a little bit of fill there. It's nothing to get over here in a pickup or whatever, but to get a camper or an RV or something over here, you might have to fix that just a hair. The approach on that side's fine. But today's June 28th, and it's been relatively dry here. I mean, probably this time of year there'd be normally a little bit more water in the river than what there is right now, but it's still running over the bridge here. And just upriver this way, about maybe a mile or so at the most, the DNR stocks this place with trout in the spring, and they also stock it downriver from here as well in Rio. So you're maybe a mile outside the little village of Rio, West Virginia. You're 10 minutes off of Quarter H, the 4-lane highway. You know, you're about 45 minutes from Winchester, Virginia right here, and probably just a hair over 2 hours from DC. But, and I may have some old video. I mean, I know I got old pictures. I sold this ground to the current owner 4 years ago. This month will be 4 years. And I got some pictures back then of when there's, you know, what the river looks like when there's more water in it. But the road comes back in here, and the current guy that owns this, he came in here and had some people selectively cut some poplar trees out of here. There was a lot of big poplar in here, poplar timber, and they cut it out. And I mean, it's going to look horrible this time of year with, you know, as green as everything is. I promise you, it look a lot different in the in the wintertime when the leaves are off. But what it did do, it did open things up in here. There's a lot more light gets in here now than there used to. And the road goes on around here, and the owner has a sea container, which is sitting right down through the woods there. But, and the property, it's 25 acres, it's unrestricted, 940 feet of frontage on North River, but it also borders Short Mountain Wildlife Management Area. So it's directly adjacent to 8,000 acres of public land. And the property line goes almost, it's not far, maybe 100 yards or so from that tower up there, from that power line, which is on Short Mountain. So that's what the property does. It goes up. I mean, all this in the bottom here lays really nice, probably about 10 acres here in the bottom. It's pretty flat. And if you look at the flood map, there is building sites out of the flood zone down here in the bottom. And then you got some steep up there where it joins Short Mountain. But let me just take you on the little tour, kind of how the little road comes in here. You know, if you're looking for a hunting and fishing compound, this place would be tough to beat. You know, if your family likes to camp, you have a big family and everybody's got a bunch of campers and you don't want to deal with no HOA or no subdivision rules, is all you gotta do is just doctor the bridge up. Like I said, you can get stuff back here now, but fix that one end just a hair, and you know, your family can bring their campers back here and just have it be like a big family campground. It would be good for that. Just get you on around here and I'll point a couple other things out. So all the river frontage goes this way. But what I want to show you here is, and I try not to make anybody sick walking too fast. But you'll see the seed container there, and it comes with, it's going to stay here. So you got somewhere to, you know, stick a four-wheeler in or something like that for now. But what I want to point out here is the owner previous to this guy, they cut this road in up over the hill, and that road goes up in there and curls around to the left and goes way up in there. So that's how you get up there with an ATV or whatever to hunt, or if you want to go up there and build, you know, the road's a hair steep right there, but you could do that as well. It needs a culvert in right there in the low place, but that's where you go up to hunt and everything, ride your four-wheelers. And then you'll see there's like a path that goes out through here, an old road that's on the property. And if you look at the flood map, there's like a little ridge in here. And so this is out of the flood zone, according to the flood map. So it's got an advisory area around either side of it, but like like I said, there's like a hump that goes out through here. So I mean, you could build here and be out of the floodplain. And then there's like over here against where the hill goes up, there's like a little chase there, or like an old mill race or something. So you got like a ditch over there and a ditch over here, and you got this big, you know, open flat hump here in the middle. But there's your 7-minute tour of the property. I mean, there's still plenty of trees in here. They just cut this timber not long ago, so these tops will rot up and it won't look so bad. But if you get in here with a machine, you can straighten all this up pretty quick. But like I said, there's about 10 acres in this bottom that's flat like this. I mean, it lays really nice. You can't see anything from back here, hear anything from back here. Basically, nobody's gonna know you're back here. So it's very private, and once again, it's unrestricted. Come take a look.